Have you ever seen a listing and thought something is not right here? In today's video, I'm going to be showing the red flags that you need to look out for your next home showing. Because if you see these in any of these properties, this is a huge red flag and you do not want to continue the showing. What's going on, guys? It's Cody with eXp Realty, and in today's video, you need to watch out whenever you're viewing your next home, or if you're a buyer and you're looking for the perfect home, watch out for these red flags the next time you're going to go view that home, and this can save you thousands of dollars. If you haven't already, be sure to follow all my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, all my social medias. I post daily real estate vlogs as a 20-year-old trying to make multi six figures a year. I'm actually about to hit six figures a month, so stay tuned for that. I'm working very hard, and if you're a client or if you're somebody who's interested in buying or selling in the Arkansas market, be sure to contact me down in the description below. If you're looking for an aggressive agent who's going to get your property sold quickly at top dollar, or if you're a buyer who's looking for an aggressive agent to get you the home that you're looking for, whether if it's a bidding war or anything that you're trying to win, be sure to contact me down in the description below. I help in all those fields. And without further ado, let's jump into the red flags that you need to know the next time you go view a home. Number one, vague information or misinformation. This goes for buyers. If you have a buyer's agent and you ask your buyer's agent to ask the listing agent, are there any information about the property? For example, how old is the HVAC system? What's the roof conditions? What are the conditions of the property? What are some disclosures that you can give to me for my buyer? That way we can already know what to expect and what to look out for the property. You want to really always ask the seller's agent anything about the property. This is a great tactic, before you go into inspections, to see, what are some things that the seller can openly disclose. Again, you gotta think, some sellers don't have to disclose some things, and some things you may have to find out during an inspection. Remember, that's the seller agent. The seller agent is representing their client. They don't have to disclose that to you. Same with the buyer's agent. There's some things that they don't have to disclose, and you may have to find some things out during the inspection, or you go up there yourself and you really keep an eye out. Hey, this doesn't look right. So yeah, that's number one. You really need to ask about information, see about the property. What all can you know about the property? Number two, which is my personal dislike, is poor photos and poor written descriptions. I'm pretty sure you're a buyer. I'm pretty sure you've seen on Zillow. I'm pretty sure you've been looking at some houses here and there, and you ever thought to yourself, man, these pictures suck. If you know it's not really going to be a good agent if, for one, they don't take care of their online image, which is taking pictures of the home, right? Your online image matter, guys. And if it doesn't look good from your phone, and I've seen a lot of agents take pictures from their phone which looks completely terrible, how do you think other buyers are going to look at this property? You're probably going to see it less than, maybe not as less than, but less presented. And also, photos and videos aside, poor written descriptions. The description about the property, if the description is such half-assed, what people want to know more about the property before they go look at it. People look at descriptions. I wish I could tell other agents who I've seen, poor pictures, poor descriptions. People want to see better for this property. If I was a seller and I had to choose my real estate agent, I would want my agent to take complete care of me. I'm talking about the best photos, a completely attractive description that explains more than enough about the property and the area around it. That's what's going to sell the property. Not just low quality bullshit photos and descriptions. You need to put effort when it comes to selling the property. And if you're a buyer and you notice these things, just really be aware of the type of agent they're dealing with and the poor trying to sell the property skills that they're trying to do. Number three, the price is too good to be true. I'm pretty sure you're a buyer, and I'm pretty sure you probably looked in certain neighborhoods, certain big price point neighborhoods, and you notice a house that's probably worth $100,000 when houses in that area are going for $240,000, $250,000, $300,000, and you see $100,000 house and you think, why is this house $100,000? Well, every sane person or every normal person is going to think something is wrong with this house. No, this doesn't mean someone's trying to start a bidding war. No, this doesn't mean somebody wants to just give their house away. Something is completely wrong with the house. If you see a house that is, oh my God, like $100,000 or like $150,000 in a $400,000 price range, and it looks similarly good on the outside and decent photos on the inside, something may be wrong with the house. It could be big things like foundation issues, roofing. It can be broken HVAC systems. It could be anything. So if you see a really low price point home, don't think that's just a miracle. Like, oh, I found the right home at the perfect price. It's not a bingo war. Something is completely wrong with that property. And I'm not saying not to look at it and not to invest into it. I'm talking to average home buyers. And if they're trying to save as much money as possible and they come across a property that is way below in a regular price range, don't trust that. Really look into that property and figure out why do they have it such at a low price. I promise you something has to be with the foundation, dips in the floors. It can be anything. So if you're an investor, there might be a great deal. If you're a home buyer, stay away from those. Number 4, excessive marketing. Now, not to be controversial here, but if you see marketing like one of a kind, must see, and priceless, some of those people, I've seen it before, some of those people use those really strategic words to try to really hide something in a property. For example, if someone sells a property and they're using these terms like one of a kind, must see, priceless, all of this stuff, the real reason why people use that is to try to either knock you off or hide something that's really in the property that they shouldn't be showing and that they don't have to disclose until you get, the inspection or repairs. Some seller agents might really throw you off, or the sellers might tell the seller agent to really throw them off to sell the property as it is and use those words to block off maybe foundation problems or big issues that are in the property. And number 5, this ties into number 1, lack of transparency with property issues. If you're paying attention at the very beginning of the video, the seller's agents, they don't have to really disclose too much to the buyer because the seller's agent is representing the seller, that's their client. The buyer's agent is representing the buyer. They don't have to disclose the buyer's position. The seller's agent don't have to really disclose the seller's position. But it will be better for a seller's agent to disclose some issues in a property rather than going under contract, getting a inspection repair, and then once the repairs come back and the buyer is not satisfied or happy, next thing you know, the deal falls through, and we just wasted a lot of people's time. So it's really better for a seller's agent to disclose known issues. That way they will already be aware that what they're getting into, rather than going through all this process and then finding out about the property and then not even wanting it anymore. And that is a super huge red flag. And if the seller is not willing to be transparent with the buyer, you may want to stay away from those type of people because they might sell you something that's completely trash or that's not even worth buying. But that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed these red flags that you need to look for whenever you're viewing a property. Let me know in the comments below, have you seen a property and you immediately knew the red flags as soon as you stepped in or looked through the pictures? Let me know down below. Again, follow all my social medias, my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And also, if you need an aggressive agent in the Arkansas market, be sure to contact me down in the description below. But without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it.